Squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me it's what you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me apart. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me apart. You're gonna leave me, oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me apart. Take it or leave it. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan to shout like
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Gregory Santos. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Okay, all set to go. Now a chance for Victor Scott. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Mason Wynn. On the ground, could be 2. Bliss to second, and they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And that one hit to first. Raley takes it himself. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Sonny Gregg. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. All muscle to center field. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Nootbaar, a dead sprint. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Gray, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 2 outs. Line drive. And a base hit. So man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And that's a fair ball. And that's a double. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That's outside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Scott under it. And that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. Here's Contreras now. Grounds one to short. Crawford tosses across to first, and Contreras is retired. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
The designated hitter.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Rodriguez heads towards it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
In the dirt.
1-2.
And that's ball 1. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Shortstop.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that's outside. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Scott on the move. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. Runner takes off. Pitch outside.
That's outside. Got him.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ball. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Troy
Now
Taylor.
pitching for the Mariners,
A bit behind with that
59.
swing. It's strike one.
Troy Taylor.
Next offering way off the plate. Nootbaar checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. He swings and fouls one off. And he swings over the top there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Raleigh whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's going to be Jordan Walker late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera now at the plate. That misses the zone. 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Gray back to work. Going on.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Foul ball still 0-2. Win. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. Hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Donovan Solano. Fastball for a strike. Fair ball. Rodriguez around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Solano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. They get the force, and that is that. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Victor.
Edward
Bizardo gets the call for the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Man, is he throw to second. Ow! On the ground. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Liner, base hit. Nato comes in to take his cuts. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
That
misses off the outside edge.
3-1.
Fly ball to right. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trent Thornton.
With the Mariners. Number 46.
And that one in the air center field.
Thornton.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan Bliss. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Caught in a rundown now.
It's 0-1.
They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Foul ball there. Fastball is outside.
Well, the good thing so far
One
is
ball,
that he
2
hasn't
strikes.
issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting.
That's strike 3 and the third. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Castillo.
Number 58.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. You know, these Cards need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
2 strikes.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything
That's a
going.
ball.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That one drilled left field. That's back. Just missed it. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any
0-2.
pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw
That's the
something
ball.
maybe down in the dirt.
1-2.
Started to
go.
go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles. There's the strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of
0-1.
simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Now batting,
Luke
first
Raley
baseman,
up next for the Mariners.
Raley.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2. That's a foul ball.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time.
Got him.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. That clips the corner. Next pitch, a
Ball
slider that
outside.
misses outside. And misses
Nope, ball.
inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That catches the corner. The Cards down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Scott, the next to hit. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And there's a ball.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Up and in. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Scott on at second with 2 down. And La Piedra picks up the K. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 57, Zach Thompson.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Very high with that one. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Randy Arozarena. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Randy Arozarena hits one out, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Ryan Bliss digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Inside, almost got him. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Dominic Panzone. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just missed. Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're
to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Contreras stands at first with one out. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Crawford for one. Go to first, safe.
good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. The M's up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And it's another strikeout for La Piedra. He's looking good out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Thompson back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Thompson, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a forkball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back to the top of the order. Now here's Victor Robles. 1 for 3.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And that is out of play. And he dodges that fastball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Now here is Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Win. Slings to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Ground ball left side. Solano tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one high in the air to left center. A Rosarena after it. Corrals it. And that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 8th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside,
1 ball, 2
almost
strikes.
got him. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Randy Arozarena will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No
2 pretty
balls,
nasty
2 strikes.
sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And they put the tag on him for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up with it, fires to first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Pitch
1-0.
misses there, and that's ball 1. Right side, Robles. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
She's a slow